What should I look for to know if someone's a real Christian?
The Gospels and the New Testament.
So like Jesus said to sell all your possessions and come follow him.
He told that to one specific person.
So should we do that?
No. He said
we shouldn't do what Jesus tells people to do.
Well, you have to understand the context. He was.
Okay, hold on, because it seems to me the overarching message in the Gospels that Christians want me to believe is that we should be caring of other people. We should do what Jesus taught, which was to love one another.
Yes.
And all these other things. And Jesus said to, do on to the least of, your other you've done to me. So taking care of a poor person would be like taking care of Jesus.
Yes.
Right? So how is that not in line with give up your possessions and give it to the poor? That's specifically in line with what Jesus asked. We see Christians, that are so-called Christians, people that claim to be Christian, with jobs, with cars, with cell phones, involving themselves in social media, involving themselves of, financial debt, financial hardships because they're getting involved in the economy. I don't see them following the word of Jesus Christ, which is don't be concerned with these things. We're getting ourselves to this place. It's happening very soon. Like we need to get there, and you won't need those things. You don't need worldly possessions. We don't need that stuff because we're moving forward. That's the message of Jesus. So where are these Christians?
So what I think you need to look at is how did the early church, how did people like Paul and Peter, how did they interpret when Jesus said that? Did they interpret that as own nothing? Give away all your possessions, literally own nothing?
You said Paul?
Yeah. Paul,
he wasn't there. I don't think Paul's ideas of what the church should be is what Jesus' ideas the church should be. I'm not really concerned with what some dude who could or could not have been intoxicated had a vision of. What Jesus said, if we take what Jesus said and look at it, let's go to the source. Jesus was adamant about helping homeless, poor, people that were less fortunate. That was the most important thing. His ministry was all about helping those people. He didn't have a church.
Right.
He didn't have any other vessel. He didn't care about money. He didn't care about a job. He was there to preach the message of God's coming. You got to get ready. This is happening soon. That's what Jesus talked about. So why are any of these other things important? Why is it important to be here on TikTok? Why is it important to own a phone? Why is it important to go to the doctor? Like, none of that stuff is important if the coming of the end of days is soon and we're going to heaven.
You're taking one specific teaching Jesus had.
No, I'm taking all of what Jesus said in the Gospels.
One command to the rich young ruler,
And you're saying that's the only thing Jesus said? No, you're misquoting what I'm saying.